Hi guys, Health Lights. Long time no speak. Haven't actually done an update in a while. We've been so busy with the house, it's unreal. We've only got one more room to renovate now. The rest is all plastered and some of the rooms are painted. Just got to sort one room out, which is a living room, then we'll be moving in. We have got a deadline to move in, which is in a couple of months, so yeah, I thought I'd do a quick breeding update. I haven't had time to scrape out, so yeah, there's a lot of shit everywhere, so I will do that after the update. I just haven't had time to do anything at the moment. Got the Van and Beely, she's on one egg. We're just trying to get rid of the last rings we've got, so she's on one egg, and the Ronan Jansen's on one egg. It's basically, the eggs are from her, but we split the strain, so that hen will be raising one, and that hen will be that pair will be raising one, and that pair will be raising one. Two of the hens have gone up to the kit box, so that they're basically finished with. So they're up in the kit box. The cocks are on their own, calling their hens all the time. But that's a Jansen cock. So basically, we're waiting for these guys, and then that's it for breeding. You got one little squeaker here, which isn't actually their baby. This is a pure Van and Beely. Went up to David Sara's for a loft visit, and got something stuck in my throat. He gave us a chip and egg that he was basically got rid of to give to us. That's a pure Van and Beely. We bought that cock off him, which is actually the father to that pigeon. So that's a pure Van and Beely, direct from MD Evans, and he's bred a Fed winner this year. Not to say he will for us, but you never know. He's a good pigeon, well balanced, and he's bred a Fed winner, so I'm happy with that. That there pigeon is a pure Jansen Van den Bosch. It was my birthday Saturday just gone, so I asked my girlfriend for a pigeon. So we got him, and he's a checker-pied Jansen Van den Bosch from Luella. From the lines of Big Mac, Blue Smoke and Carol. They're quite an old strain, Jansen Van den Bosch, but they're still doing their winning all over the country and stuff, so I'm happy with that. So these guys will be all split up soon. Well, the rest, the three ends that are here, they'll be going up to the kit box. I've got another cock ordered from Luella, bred by Ronan Jansen. Well, the parents were, and he's direct from Bolivarin. Well, the parents are, the cock is Bolivarin Prince and White Diamond. They're the parents. So that's it for in here, guys. I'm sorry about the mess. I will scrape out. I don't like doing updates with a shitty loft, but I thought I'd keep in touch with you guys. We've been training for a few weeks now. We done the first toss about 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, they all come back. At the end of that toss, well, we do 3 from each liberation point. At the end of that toss, they beat us home by 8 minutes, which is good. Topicana Downs, which is the crossroads, probably about 3 miles from here. And then we went up to Polstrong Feed Store. That's another mile, 2 miles on top of that. They come back. We basically give them 3 from each, just to make sure they're on that line of flight. I stay here. My dad trains them because I keep an eye on the young ones that are up on top of the loft that aren't strong on the wing. Just in case any sparrowhawks get them. And they've been coming home nicely. And now we've been first toss today from Tolvaden, which from here is about 7 miles away, and we let them go at 5:36 and they come back at 5:48, which is pretty good. They've all been coming back nicely. We had a bit of a blip last week. We actually sent a young bird that was identical to his older sibling. We took the younger sibling by accident, which hasn't even been up. Well, it's been out the loft 3 times. It hasn't ranged or anything. Hasn't been up in the sky once. Took it to the training toss by accident. It was about 3 or 4 miles. Lost it. I phoned my secretary of the club, and I told him to keep an eye out for the baby, but no sign of it. And then 2 or 3 days later, it was back on top of the loft. It was marvellous, fantastic. It had a bit of a droopy wing, a few primary feathers missing, and a little bang on its chest. So either it hit a wire or it got hawked by something, maybe a sparrowhawk or something. But it wasn't very strong on the wing, and it came back and absolutely chuffed. Well, both absolutely chuffed with that. So yeah, the young birds are doing really well. They're training. We haven't seen any well, we've seen a peregrine today actually. It was getting chased by a seagull up in the sky, but that was after the birds come in, because I'm not here in the mornings to let them out. So basically all their exercise is done through training. It's not ideal by any means, but we're not living at this house at the moment. It's pretty much, well, it's unlivable. So they came in from training, exercised around the loft for about 25 minutes, and they came in nicely. Got the race program, and we got our distances as well the other day. The clock's been registered to the club, so we're all set and ready. Just got to keep training them. Our last training toss will be the triangle, which is three windmills, which is about 30 to 40. I think it's 40 miles from here. Yeah, that's 40 miles. So we're gonna have to go up there 3 times a week. We can't do it twice a day, unfortunately. So yeah, as soon as they go to the 3 windmills, we'll keep training them there until the last week before the race. The first race is at 11th. Well, it's on the 11th of August. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The young birds are doing nicely. The hens in the kit box are all healthy. They've all had a couple of rounds of treatment up in the young bird loft and the kit box. These guys will be treated accordingly. So I'm looking forward to having young ones out of this guy, the Jansen van der Bosch colt. He's going to go with one of the Jansen hens that we bred for stock this season. But apart from all that, everything's going okay. So I hope everyone's well and the pigeons are doing alright. Not having too many problems with the hawks. They have been around, lurking. So yeah, shouts out to everybody. Hawaiian Brian, Kingsy Mac, Ham's Flight Kit Box, Germ Tipplers, Aloha Pigeons. There's so many subscribers. I'm sorry if I can't name you all, but I haven't even looked on the channel in a while because I've been so busy with the house and working as well. So I hope everyone's doing alright, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, guys.